Hello my friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. First off, do not be weirded out by this look. I know it looks like I tried something new on my face, but basically I'm trying a new eyeshadow palette for you, actually two, and that's why I left my eyes incomplete. So the rest of my makeup is almost done except for my eye makeup. I also want to apologize for not uploading a video last week. I know I'm usually consistent and try to upload at least once a week, but if you've seen my last makeup tutorial, it was an Eid look, and after that Eid came, I got busy, and yeah, so apologies for that. Before we begin this video, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I'm really close to 200 subscribers. I know in the world of YouTube that's really a small number, but to me each and every subscriber is really valuable, and I try my best to provide the best content for each and every one of you. So let's start with this review. First off, I'm going to show you the Magic Palette by Juvia's Place. So here it is, and I haven't opened this yet. This is the first time I'm gonna be opening this and doing swatches and stuff. And I also got the Masquerade palette, which is the mini Masquerade palette. So the Magic palette retails for $35 and the mini Masquerade palette is for $28. Now I did use a coupon code which was by I think Nikki Tutorials and got 10% off. The shipping was $19.02 for me. I'm in Toronto and the customs is another story. So the reason I don't want to mention that is I don't want to create confusion. I don't know which part of the world you're watching from, and I don't know how the customs work there. So let's open the Magic palette. So it came nicely in this bubble wrap, and there was also a lot of foamy, cushiony things in the box. So I'm really hoping there was no breakage. So here's the palette, and just like the box, it has the same print on it. So yeah, let's see. Very, very pretty. Well, that I already knew because from the reviews and from the internet, that's the one thing I know, that the colors are beautiful. I'm really excited for this green, this mustard, which is the, I think like a golden mustard shade, Juvia. This is the Buzo, Yara, a beautiful collection of shades. There are a few shimmer shades. I won't even say shimmer, they're more like foiled, and then there's some matte shades in there as well. I'm really excited to try these shades, and I'm actually amazed at the size of the pans. It seems like there's a lot of product there. So these are 16 shades for $35, and the shades are really vibrant, really colorful, very exciting actually. Just by looking at it, I can just think of like 100 eye makeup looks, and that's really exciting to me. So I'm gonna swatch a few of them for you. I do have some leftover henna on my left hand, so I'm gonna be swatching them on the right hand because that would just confuse you if I use my left. So I'm gonna start with this Juvia shade here. So that's a lot of pigment. I just went over it one time. I didn't rub it in. This is beautiful. Gorgeous. So the next one I want to swatch for you is this green shade here. These are delicious. So creamy. The colors are coming off amazing. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know why it's not focusing. Yeah. So this one didn't come off as expected, but that's because who swatches them here? Like, come on, my bones are all poking out here. So yeah, I'm gonna swatch this one again. So this one is clean, and I'm just swatching it one time. So yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my camera focus. I'm trying to get it in the camera as clear as possible. So let's go for this shade here now, which is the Faso. This is like a lilac shade, more metallic, and I'm gonna use my thumb for it. These are so creamy and they're so nice to the touch. So it seems like I've forgotten how to swatch them because I'm just swatching them at weird places. Let me just do this one here. So I'm gonna go with this index finger, which is clean, so that you know I'm not going twice over it. And God, these are so creamy, guys. Like, look at the pigment. This is beautiful. So I'm gonna just swatch this here. Now the pigment is pretty good. And if you're not getting this in the camera right, this is very, very pigmented again. But the only reason you might not see it properly is because this is a weird angle for me, and also it's a light shade. It's not as bright as the other two, but it is beautiful. So these shades are so creamy and so highly pigmented. This is unbelievable. For $35, you're getting 16 shades, which is such a good price. So yeah, I mean, even if this was priced like higher, I would still go for this because the quality of these shades and the variety of colors and just how creamy and pigmented they are, this is unbelievable. Honestly, I have never had another eyeshadow palette which is such high quality. Although these are really high quality and very creamy and very highly pigmented, I just really hope that they don't crease in between the eyelids. With the creamier and the liquidy formulas, there's always this chance of them creasing in between. Although I will be using a good eyeshadow primer, I still want to make sure that that's something that doesn't come with all the creaminess and the buttery feel of it. But yeah, these are beautiful, beautiful shades. I don't know if I did a good job swatching them. They are super pigmented. So I'm gonna just show you these really up close. Now it's time for me to review the mini Masquerade palette. The box itself is so vibrant and so bright, it just excites you from the beginning. And here it is, the Masquerade palette. Beautiful, beautiful shades again. You get some matte browns here. Let me take this off. You're getting a very nice copper shade here as well. And there's a really nice fuchsia pink. Beautiful purple, blues, green. Yeah, it's again a very beautiful palette. The pans are not as big as the other one, but you're getting 16 shades still. So I'm gonna start by swatching this shade here, which is the Casablanca. It looks like a very nice coppery shade. And I'm gonna go in one time. Very, very, very creamy, guys. Beautiful, beautiful shade. That's amazing, the amount of pigment I was able to collect in just one swipe. Awesome. I'm gonna just swatch them here. Forgive me for not swatching in a straight line, but yes, amazing, amazing pigment. I am honestly in love with these palettes. The quality, I wish you could actually feel them right now. How creamy they are and how there's like a buttery feel to it. So I'm really itching to try this one here. So I'm gonna get that on my pinky because the rest of my fingers are all like swatchy, and so I took that on my finger here. Beautiful, beautiful pink. I haven't seen a pink as bright as this in any of my other palettes. Forgive me if I'm not swatching them in a straight line, but okay, so now this one The color is again amazing. I know it seems like this is really streaky, but the fault lies on me because I'm just not doing a good job swatching them today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah, the same finger, I went over it again. It's the angle of my arm. This is beautiful, beautiful shade. Since this is the first time using this palette, I'm not exactly sure which look I'm going for, but mainly I'm really trying to use this shade here. This is like a really nice bottle green shade. So I'm gonna start by applying my eyeshadow primer, which is the MAC Painterly Pot. I'm gonna just take some of it and apply it on my eyelids. I'm gonna apply some loose powder under my eyes, so if there's any fall off from the eye shade, powder can collect it and it doesn't ruin my makeup. I'm using the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm taking this shade Nana over here. Just applying this right over my crease. You see how much pigment this picked? It's beautiful. So now since this is my transition shade, I don't really mind it being a little messy, since we're gonna go over it again and, you know, fix it as we go along with the rest of the eye shades. I feel like doing something really colorful, so I'm thinking of going with this shade here, which is the Yejide. Let me just read that again. Yeah, let me know if I'm pronouncing them wrong. Yeah, this is the Yejide here, and I'm gonna just put it just right in the middle of the crease, maybe even do like a halo effect. The brush I'm using is the Morphe M507. This is a very thin brush, and if you wanna go like right inside your crease, this is a perfect brush for that. Back with the Morphe M433 brush, I'm gonna just try to blend these two shades together. So now I'm using the Sephora Pro Precision smudge brush, which is something like this, and I'm gonna take this shade Ife, I think that's what it's called, Ife, and use it on the outer corner and the inner corner of my eye. Starting with my inner corner. I'm gonna just pack on as much shade as possible. Gonna put some on the outer corner as well. Gonna just go lightly over the transition shade with this as well, and doing the same for the other eye now. Now going back with the Morphe M507 brush, I'm gonna just try to blend it towards the transition so that you don't see any harsh lines. Coming to the most exciting part, that is going in with the middle shade, and I've been eyeing this shade here, which is like a bottle green shade, and so I'm using the Morphe brush M421. You can just use any brush. This is one gorgeous color. I'm just amazed by how it looks. Just keeping it in the middle mostly. I'm gonna go back with the M507 brush, which is this brush here, and just take some of that purple, like dark purple shade, which is the elf, and try to see if there's any touch-ups required here. I'll go back with the M433 brush and just sort of blend these shades here. I see a few lines that need to be blended well. I'm using the Pro Shader brush number 18 by Sephora, and I'm gonna apply this shade that I applied on the outer and the inner corner of my eye, just below the lower lash line. I'm gonna just leave this middle part empty so that I can also include that green shade that I did up on my eyelid. I'm gonna go with this green shade. I'm gonna just apply this in the middle here, my lower lash line. So basically trying to continue this halo eye. Now it's time for some eyeliner, and for that I'm going with the Makeup Forever Aqua XL Ink Liner. And I'm gonna be applying these lashes, which are the Flirty by Kiss. I got these from Walmart, and I'm using the Ardell lash glue. So I've applied the lashes, but you can still see the glue, which is gonna actually dry out really clear, so no worries there. Now I'm gonna just brush off this excess loose powder on my face and just sort of complete the whole look. You can just use any brush, and this is like a light, soft, fluffy brush. So my memory card went full and I didn't realize, but just applied this blush, which is the NARS Torrid blush, using my Sephora brush number 91. I also applied some highlighter, which is the Too Faced Love Light Ray of Light Prismatic Highlighter, and I applied it on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin, a little bit on my nose. Now I'm gonna go with the MAC brush number 219, which is like a small brush like this, and I'm gonna apply some of it on the brow bone as well. Now that the glue is dry, I'm just gonna go over the lash line with the eyeliner again, just so that it's well blended with the falsies. Now I'm using the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in the shade Fishnet, and I'm just gonna apply it on the waterline. I'm using the Benefit The Real Mascara. Now I also want to highlight this inner corner of my eye, and for that I'm gonna take the MAC 219 brush, and I'm gonna take the shade Yara, which is this one here. So guys, this is the complete eye makeup look, and I hope you really liked it. I personally really enjoyed making this video because this palette is an absolute deliciousness. I have fallen in love with this palette so much. It's so beautiful, it's gorgeous, the colors are beautiful, they're so highly pigmented and so buttery. Also this mini Masquerade palette, this seems really exciting to use as well. I'm definitely gonna do like a makeup tutorial for this palette too. Beautiful colors, especially this pink one. Just watch out for this makeup tutorial coming very soon. So this is like a halo eye makeup look. So if you like this look, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I make videos every week on lifestyle, beauty and fashion, and I would love for you guys to join me in my next video. So I will leave all the product details in the description box below, and I will also leave my social media links in the description box below in case you want to follow me elsewhere like Instagram. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. So till next time, stay happy, stay fashionable. Bye.